WWE fans, welcome to the Backstage Jabronis. He's Daniel Snyder. I'm Jeremy York. I'm getting attacked by what I call a ladybug, but somebody else is calling an Asian something or beetle. But we're good. People that aren't good, we will get into in a minute. But this is your favorite WWE review and recap and preview show. How are you, bud?
I'm doing way better. I was fighting that ladybug for the past week. Um, but
No, no, this is
I'm
the
back
this
about.
is the legit bug that is attacking me right here. So
Oh, are you talking about the bug that you have right now?
no, no, we're both we both kicked out at 2 and 7-8 from that one, and
Yeah,
we're about to win that. But
yeah, but I'm doing good. Excited about this weekend. This will be the first PLE that I will not be watching while it's going on in like the first like in the last year, maybe 2 years. Usually you could catch me walking
I mean,
around
you could,
Target watching it. Nah, hey, Taco
you
Mac is
could.
a whole different beast, my friend.
I
Yeah, that's
mean,
that's I've
if
I've been finding
if
that out.
if somebody showed up and asked if they could put it on, I mean,
Now they won't allow it. I've already tried.
hmm.
Yeah, that's neither here nor there.
No, but they're a
But
great establishment. Everybody should go check them out. I need to visit again soon. I have not been in a bit, but shout out to them.
yeah, Taco Mac's got all the sports stuff as long as it ain't fighting or wrestling.
They just need
But
to
we
hear my pitch, and they'll start doing those.
I've been trying, dude. I've been trying. The we speaking of wrestling, we
Yeah,
we seen two more people advance in the John
we
Cena
did.
tournament.
We did. Let's start with the wrench in the plan. That all reports I heard was that Penta was more than likely going to be the victor, but he got hurt trying to do that Hurricane Rana on Solo on the floor. They actually had to end the match for a medical reason right there. You could even see Solo look down, and then the referee looks and goes, "Hey, you win," and he looked like, "I'm not supposed to win." Like, well, you just won, so you do something. And so he just looked at Tala Tonga, and they just kind of went and walked to the back.
Yeah. Earlier in the night, Gunther had beaten Carmelo Hayes. I was rooting for Carmelo Hayes. So
It
this,
was really good, though.
yeah, well, Carmelo is slept on. He is slept on so much, and they've tried almost everything they can to get him in that right position. I feel like one of the best at putting people over, which is the Miz. Not only did he say, "Okay, I'm going to make you my tag team partner," but
Yeah.
I'm going to make you my opponent. So
Mm-hmm.
people will like you because they hate me. And it just seems like there's something with Carmelo. It's just even to the point now they've moved him to Raw to get him completely away from the Miz.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm hoping something can pick up. Let's put a IC or a United States title on him. That's what I want to happen.
Well, he's
Um,
American, so he will probably not win the Intercontinental title. Or no, no, I mean the U.S. title. It seems to always be foreigners that win that title. It is so weird. Even on the women's side,
that's interesting. So who's the U.S. champion right now?
U.S. champion.
Oh,
Not.
it's Dragunov.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I was like, well, shout out to him. We weren't even going to mention him probably, but shout out to him because he's fun. He is fun to watch. He is a ball of energy. People like to say this is what would happen if James Ellsworth got in shape. They're two completely different wrestlers. Ellsworth is funny and fun to watch that way, and Dragonoff just is relentless. You literally
And
have to kill him to stop him.
he's been wrestling every single Saturday night for the past 14 or 15 weeks. So
Yeah,
shout out to him for real. Um, but back to the tournament. Um, Gunther wins, Solo wins. I kind of see your argument of um
what it will do for Solo.
of Penta, yeah, of why would it be Solo? Because you'd have two heels facing each other.
That's the weird thing
On
on
the
that one.
other,
But well, no, they're both heels. There's no way to argue any of them as a face.
yeah, like in Smack, I think this Friday you will be having Rusev versus Jay and LA
Okay.
versus who's LA Knight versus?
Um,
Yeah,
I don't remember.
let me see if I can pull it up.
Um,
LA, The Miz. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be
oh,
Sheamus, but Sheamus is hurt.
so
Sheamus
Miz
got
is
hurt.
stepping in as the backup,
Yes.
and
I
we're not going to give out any spoilers, but I think
yes,
we can figure out
but
who's going to win those, and I think one of them's unfortunate because I would really like to see the Miz and John Cena one more time, but we probably will not.
yeah, it's very unfortunate. Oh shoot. It is late here, guys. We were filming late. That's me on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way, everybody.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So I think we're not going to give who we think's going to win on SmackDown because we know. So, but I'm rooting for LA Knight for the entire ride. He's rooting for Solo. But I guess while we're on the John Cena thing, we can go ahead and stick to the John Cena. This past Monday,
Hmm.
um, Dirty Dom beat up John Cena, man. Like
Yes, he did.
John wasn't stepping up to the plate. It's like he wasn't his full self. He um what else some metaphors we can do here for that?
He in trying to keep the peace, he was not very peacemaker like.
Yeah, John
I've
Cena
been I've been
was
catching up on Peacemaker today. If you hadn't seen that, go watch it. It is the most polar
it is great.
opposite
Yeah,
John Cena
Peacemaker is
thing
great.
ever.
But Dirty Dom beat up a mini John Cena on Raw.
You know who that is, by the way? I'm giving a shout out because I know who that is.
I do not know who that is.
There
Is
is a
he a
wrestling
real wrestler?
organization in yes, there's a wrestling organization in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, called the Micro Brawlers. There used to be a show on like TLC where I learned all about them and everything. They're legit. They travel around. I think they were in Cedartown a couple months back or something like that. They've actually been close to here before. We need to go check them out. But the name of that guy is Psycho, Syco, and he's actually one of their top stars. He's one of their better ones for sure. And I got, like I said, I've learned all about him through that. But I knew they were going to do something weird. And then when he started trotting out, I was like, oh, okay, we get the mini John Cena. And then I saw his face and I was like, that's Psycho. He's actually really good. Dom's going to beat the crap out of him, but he's going to be able to take it because he is really good.
I was gonna say something that really blows my mind about these little wrestlers is when they get in the ring with these big guys really beat them up. It's like,
Yeah,
I mean, because we all know, if you are a wrestling fan, you know that they're in there dancing with each other.
sure.
Yes, it's they're doing stuff that hurts. There's
Hmm.
no ifs ands but these are athletes that they plan this stuff out, and it is a glorified dance, and they put their lives in each other's hands. Look, I'm going
Yep.
to do this because I know that you're going to take care of me. Some of the greatest wrestlers of all time are some of the greatest to take care of people. Macho Randy Savage, Mr.
Yeah.
Perfect, Bret Hart, these Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. These guys were always known for not hurting, no matter you like they could take care of you. So that's what wrestling is. I've Every time I've ever seen a little wrestler or a little guy in there with the wrestler, it just looks like they hurt them, man. And I just feel for them because that kick, he didn't lay the kick in hard.
No, he
But
didn't.
the little John Cena sold it. He sold it good.
Oh, he did.
Um, um, and he just like he sold the punch good. So Dominic took care of him. He did a good job in taking care of him. Um, Even that splash, you could tell that splash hurt. I feel like
Hmm.
hurts, or the frog splash. I feel like that hurts the person giving it more than the person taking it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's one of
So
those moves that you take more damage doing it.
it's one of those. But you know, since we're talking about that, we can get into not SmackDown, but Survivor Series
Yeah.
War Games, and that's the Dirty Dom versus John Cena. I said this last week if you guys watched, and I'm going to stand on it even to this week. Dirty Dom gets his title back. I think John Cena's now had every belt. He's going
Yeah.
to give it back to Dom and like thank you. And it's going I this is a I, I it's a double-edged sword right now, and this is why
Mm-hmm.
John Cena losing here, and now it makes me wonder: is he going to lose on his last match? If he's not losing, does that mean he's not putting over the person that he's going against on his way out?
I think
So
he
if
does
he
lose.
does, so let's say if he does lose his last match,
It's going to
is
feed
he
into what I'm about to say. So yeah,
is he going out on a double lose? He's not going
no,
to give that title. Here's the thing: Solo doesn't need the IC title. LA does not need the IC title. Rusev does not need the IC title. The
Gunther
Miz
does
does
not
not
need it.
need the IC title. Gunther does not need the IC
Nobody
title.
left in the tournament needs it,
Exactly. That's why he
but
drops it back to Dom.
I don't think so.
Okay. So I'm picking Dom. I'm guessing you're
We
going
get
Cena.
Let's say I got my board ready because we're going to agree on some of them. I know, but no, I think John Cena somehow wins this. Um, by hook or by crook or by R-Truth or by somebody getting Dom's way like Finn Balor or it's something. It because I don't know this going to be straight up, but John Cena wins this and keeps the Intercontinental title that he's going to lose to whoever wins the tournament because either Gunther's going to go on like another big run with it, or if you give it to Solo, there's a boost, and then the Cena boost is going to push him up even more because Solo's one of those guys, the leader, that he needs that extra boost. He don't necessarily need the title, but that takes it in a different direction. So that helps my whole Solo argument with that. But I just see that John Cena is going to win this because it's way too obvious to have him beat Dom and then like a month later Dom just takes it right back. It's like it almost didn't mean anything. But if he beats Dom twice, and which means that Dom is going to get what 3 of the last 4 Cena matches have included Dominic Mysterio, which is the biggest boost of this entire retirement run he's done. He didn't face the same person multiple times except for I believe Dom. It might have been one other person, maybe in a tag or something, but Dominic Mysterio got 3 matches out of this at the very end from John Cena, and that's the ultimate tip of the cap that they know this guy's going to be their next star.
Here's a what if for you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that a certain somebody that we both said that we wanted to see versus Cena. Let's say he loses this match against LA Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
The
dying.
Miz. Yep.
Yeah. And let's say because this is his second time trying to advance in this and he's lost. Maybe the Miz comes down, beats up John Cena when the referee's not looking, helps Dom win the title. That's how he
Or
gets his last hurrah.
what if what if the Judgment Day are really putting it into Cena and Dom's about to win and the Miz comes down and helps Cena on the way out.
I just couldn't see the Miz is a
And
bad guy. He's a heel. He's not gonna.
he jumped both sides of the track within the
He
same
does,
day
but
sometimes. And what if his way of going, trust me, John, I don't like you, but I like him even less. So there's
he
no
has
way
no
that that
beef with.
little punk kid is going to come steal this from you like this.
I mean, like I said, there's no beef. There's no intertwining there. There's like they've never really crossed each other in that manner. Or what if let's say they use this opportunity to turn somebody heel that's been a face for a long time. Somebody that's got an opportunity to face John Cena in this tournament. They turn LA Knight heel.
Yeah, and like I said, the of who we of the last people remaining, only one of them are wrestling on SummerSlam. I mean, on Survivor Series, and that's
And that's
Jey
Jay.
Uso. So he could, depending on what he does there, he might be if he advanced in the tournament, and then he goes heel at this, or he gets hurt. That's the only wrinkle left in that entire tournament, which is, I mean, the only real wrinkle. Everything else looks pretty straight up.
Yeah.
Um, Solo versus Gunther's going to be weird. If it ends up double face or double heel on the other side, we don't. I mean, we're going to find out tomorrow night. But either
I
way,
think
I think this match is probably going to be one of the best on the entire card. I think
yeah.
the other ones we're going to talk
Judgment
about
Day.
are going to have their spots too. But everybody's, most of the time everybody says, well, the main event is what people buy tickets for, and there's something on the card that sticks you around when you get there. Everybody wanted to see Hogan versus Andre in WrestleMania 3, but everybody got the special treat of Steamboat versus Savage, one of the best
Yeah.
matches of all time. So I think that's what it is they're using war games to get people in the door, and then John Cena's going to be the treat, or John Cena to get in the door, and one of these other matches be the treat you get.
I feel like Judgment Day is going to be the reason John Cena loses. That's why
Or
another reason why I'm
or
saying
the reason he wins.
we'll see.
I do
So
think they're going to play a big part of it.
we're split on that one.
Yep,
Um, the match that I care, we'll talk about the match that I care the least amount on this entire card, which is the
that's where
biggest
I was
waste
going to
of
go.
time. That's
Yeah,
where you were going to go to.
yep. Let's get it out of the way.
What is this? This has got to be match number two. You got to open up the show with one of the war games, possibly the women's.
I heard that it was probably going to be the women.
Yeah, okay. So the women's war game's gonna. We'll talk about that in a second. That's gonna open the show. That'll be followed more than likely by women's world championship match: Stephanie Valkyrie versus Nikki Bella. What are we doing, man?
Heel Nikki Bella. This is the only
Ugh,
plus we got out of this
I
entire
don't.
feud was that now she's bad and she's at least aggressive. But honestly, I don't know where you go from here. Does she step out of this and take on Maxine Dupree? Who, hey, congratulations to her. We almost forgot that she's the brand new title holder. She took it from Becky Lynch,
I think we talked about it
and
last
and
last show.
and she proved me wrong that I had said nobody ever wins with a cross body, and she did. So I can't say that anymore. I saw somebody win with a crossbody on national television. So now I'm going to say
um,
hip toss. But,
right, right.
but yeah,
Um,
this is the same way that they're going to feed a couple people to Jade on the other side, and until you get through war games and see who's not hurt, and then you can kind of pair people off again for new opponents. But they needed an opponent. They're trying to turn Nikki bad. They're trying to make her relevant, and this generation just does not care.
um, I'm worried for the opening of Survivor Series War Games altogether. The women's match, I'm not too excited about the War Games match. It's going to be interesting. You're going to see a lot of talented people in the ring together,
Sure.
and I mean,
There's way
but
too many though.
like it's too much going on there.
Yeah.
It's going to be followed by this horrible match, which I think if Stephanie does not win this match, we've just wasted every bit of time we did building her.
Yep.
There's nothing to do with Nikki. There's no reason for to put the title on Nikki. I really outside of either the C who it's Triple H and who else? Who are the two that's running WWE right now?
I mean, Triple H as far as the like Vince McMahon role or whatever, because Shawn Michaels runs NXT. I don't know, Nick Khan
No,
or one
I
of
think
those
his
guys.
name's Nick Khan or whatever.
Nick Khan, yeah, he's the other
So
like kind of business guy.
the only way Nikki Bella wins is if Triple H or Nick is getting to screw her afterwards. Literally.
And it's not Triple H. I don't think it's
You
Nick
know,
either. I'm pretty
that's what I'm
sure.
just saying. There's no reason to put her over outside of you trying to get
You
with her.
you know what's
I
going to
mean,
be the most important thing out of this entire match? I just thought about this.
uh,
Um,
hopefully Stephanie's showing, or maybe the return of what's her name, her sister.
that's what I'm thinking. Bree is going to come back because I have heard we're going to get a reunion between them at some point. So Bree comes back and they stand tall in the end, but Stephanie's going to win the match. They're just going to beat her down afterwards, and you'll get a couple more Raw appearances of the
And
Bellas
maybe
as
some tag team matches and whatnot with them.
yeah to give
Okay,
Stephanie a little bit of a break.
so we
But
both agree Stephanie wins this match.
yep, we got 10 minutes left and two matches to do. So let's
Okay,
go to the women. Let's go to the women. The women's war
Rhea
games.
Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and AJ Lee against Nia Jax, Lash Legend, the Kubaki Warriors, Asuka,
Spooky.
and Kyrie, and Becky Lynch.
Yep.
I always call her Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know yet who has the advantage because that will happen on tomorrow night at SmackDown. We found out who has the
I'm gonna
advantage in the
think
men.
because I implore people that honestly you should do it before Saturday's event if you can, but I understand it's only a day or two before that. Go watch what AEW did a couple weeks back with with their Blood and Guts, which is more of the traditional what the War Games was created by Dusty Rhodes for. But I think WWE is going to PG copy a lot of what happened in that, and in doing so, if in the men's side the bad guys have the advantage, the good side of the women, I think they're going to end up with the advantage, and that's me not
And
knowing the results tomorrow night at all.
I think so as well. And I only say that I'm saying that because either Charlotte Flair or Rhea Ripley is going to turn in this match, so it's going to be an advantage for the good guys all the way until it's time for shit to go down, and then one of them turns, and that's when we see a face turn heel. And
What
I'm leaning towards Charlotte.
what if it's Alexa?
That would be great, and she joins.
Because nobody's looking at that. What if she just
You're
flips?
right.
I mean, she don't have to
So
join anybody. She just maybe she
turn
get everybody thinks it's Charlotte, and then she turns to Charlotte and drops Charlotte with a Sister Abigail DDT,
and
and then
says,
goes,
"You were never my friend." Just hits with "You were never my friend," and she goes and
"Yep,
gets her teddy bear.
yep." Because all Alexa
You know what?
was the
Because of
vehicle
that,
to make Charlotte good. So
legit. So I'm saying Nia's team wins,
yeah,
and
yep.
the
And
only reason,
I think it's because of Alexa too.
Alexa turns and hits AJ Lee, and that sets up Alexa versus AJ Lee.
No, because we're still gonna get AJ Lee and Becky Lynch for a little bit. That's got to happen
So
first.
who gets pinned? Charlotte gets pinned.
Um, yeah, because she could take the loss and it wouldn't matter.
Okay. All right. So I'm with you on that. So we both agree that the bad team wins.
Yeah,
All right.
most of the time it's the team who didn't have the advantage typically wins, and it's crazy. Which I mean may tip it to what's going to happen in the next one because we get into the men with about 6 minutes. We should be able to do this. You
Yeah.
got Punk, Cody, Roman, Jay, and Jimmy versus Drew, Logan, Braun, Bronson, Brock, and Heyman. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why it's not Brogan and Brew just to have the whole VR on everybody.
Man, for real. You
But
know, this bad guy, the Vision team is stacked with the future, bro. Take
oh
away
yeah,
Brock
Drew and
Lesnar,
Brock.
yeah, and Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Logan. Logan's going to do something. I'm saying it right now. Logan's going to do something in this match that's going to make you say, "Holy shit!" And I see
And
a
I
Bronson.
know what Darby Allin did in the AEW one, so I'm looking for something similar.
I'm thinking a Bronson Reed type thing, but this time he doesn't break his shit. He doesn't break his
Break
ankle.
both his ankles.
Yeah. But CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns and the Usos, they win this match. I don't see anybody turning in this match, even though you could do a J or something. It's pointless right now to do that. If you were
Yeah.
going to do that, you would have did that a while back. That turn, if it's going to happen, is going to happen at the Royal Rumble or something.
Yep. I was just about to say
Um,
the best time is to put Jimmy and Jay back in a multi-man match and have one or the other knock the other one over.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe
So,
Jimmy pays Jay back, and then Jay reaches and pulls him over the top rope with him.
so I guess we kind of agree on who wins all these matches except for the Cena Dominic.
Yeah,
Because I got CM Punk and them winning.
yeah. And the main reason I got them winning, I mean, a Punk turn would be cool, but we'd have to see an AJ one too, which would make no sense. The main reason is because Cody Rhodes is on their team, and just for some stupid reason, it's like a cheat code on Raw versus SmackDown for Xbox. The guy just can't lose, and he wins all the big matches, and it just gets real annoying.
Yeah, yeah. I'm ready for him to drop the title. What about, did you see on Raw where Roman Reigns kind of was in the ring with the three of them and says the title would
Oh
look
yeah.
better on me? And they're like, who are you talking to? And he just kind of walked away.
Well, because
Yeah.
as soon as he said it, I immediately said, but who was he talking to? And he gets out and he stops, and that's when he go, hey, who are you talking to? And I was like, there you go. That's the question.
So that, I mean, it's going to be interesting to lead.
That told
Um,
me right there that this guy right here is winning the Royal Rumble
you think so?
because both of them will
I'm
have the
I,
belt
I'm
still at that point, I believe.
I'm leaning to Braun Breaker. I'm standing on that
I
ground.
don't think yet. I don't think yet. He could win an elimination chamber or something, but at some
I'm
point,
thinking I'm thinking he wins the elimination. OTC wins the elimination chamber.
well, see, then
Braun,
he would just face whichever one it doesn't already have an opponent. If he wins the Royal Rumble, he gets his choice, so he has to literally answer that question. Where if Braun wins the Royal Rumble, then he picks
yeah,
a
that
side,
makes
and
sense.
then Roman would get the default.
And you've brought it up a couple times so far, so I'm gonna touch on that just because I watched something um, recently. AEW, I watched their Bound for Glory or something. It's an older one that happened
That's
a while
TNA.
back. No, it wasn't Bound for Glory. It was something else. It had a Darby Allin versus um somebody. Anyway, I watched it and I think there was like 7 matches and maybe 8. There was a bunch of matches, and I was
That's a
thinking to
small show for
myself,
them.
well, I mean, but I was thinking to myself, I miss PLEs like this. I hate these 4 match PLEs, man. I'm getting
Well,
tired of WWE doing this.
I like it because you get time to see the entire. They get the talent has time to actually put on a show. Where AEW's argument, Tony Khan says, I'm trying to load it up with as much star power and as much stuff that can happen because I'm charging you $50 to watch it. I'm trying to get more value in there than worrying about, oh man, I wish they had 5 more minutes to really do this.
Uh, I'm gonna start watching AEW so I can, yeah. But hey,
They're going to be in town in December on a Wednesday, live.
Wednesday's my night to close.
Mm. It's too bad you're sick that day, December 10th.
I might end up talking to somebody, see if they can. December 10th, let me talk, see what I can do.
Let me know. Me and my brother will be in the house for that because we're celebrating his birthday. That is 2 days before that. So I was just about to grab tickets in the next week or so. So let me know.
All right. All right. Well, another great show, guys.
Yep.
Watch Survivor Series. And those of y'all that haven't been wrestling fans for a long time, I'm gonna try to get this out quick because I know we got a little time.
Got about a minute.
Please go back and watch 1987, 1988, 1989, 1990. Watch what made Survivor Series great. They got away from what made Survivor Series great a while back, and I miss that, and you will too.
Yep. Absolutely. I love that format they used to do and the eliminations and stuff. It was the whole night of doing it. And then it was a really cool format that honestly nobody does anymore. I kind of hope somebody would pick it up. But uh, yep, their Survivor Series will be live on that Peacock
Yes,
still or ESPN. That's right. On
ESPN.
Saturday. I'm gonna try my best to watch it live. But like you said, another great show. We're both still trying to kick out of this crazy thing we have both caught, which oddly enough we have not been in the same space, so it's not the same thing. But
Yeah.
Uh, Appreciate everybody tuning in this week.
Computer
He's
virus.
Daniel Snyder. Yeah, could be. He's Daniel Snyder. I'm Jeremy York. We're the Backstage Jabronis, tag team champions of all things WWE media, and we will see you guys next week. Deuces, gooses. Go watch wrestling.